I feel like you gotta fight back.
No.
I feel like you gotta fight back because now everybody's gonna.
What's the goal?
The goal is for him to stop doing it. Okay, Rodney, so we know that the World Cup is going to be in the U.S. in 2026. It's going to be massive, but President Donald Trump has now come out and threatened to relocate the matches set to take place in Boston because of unrest in the city. He's having somewhat of a fight, a battle right now with the mayor of Boston. Please tell me your thoughts on this because this is really crazy.
It's not just Boston; it's also Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, California as a whole, because obviously him and Gavin Newsom are having a phenomenal social media war, which Gavin Newsom is winning, by the way. If you haven't seen Gavin's post a couple of days ago where he blurred out Donald Trump's neck because it looked like a sexual body part, A1 social media tactics.
Oh.
Remember, Samaria, I did say this earlier in the year, right? I said that with this new administration, with Trump's administration, I don't know how suited we are to be able to handle not just the World Cup, but also the Olympics, which is set to take place in a few years as well. We have a lot of barriers for entry for a lot of countries. We obviously have immigration things going on right now. And so beyond just these beefs that he has with these other political figures, I just don't know if everything that's taking place in our government is conducive with us having the spirit of these games take place on American soil right now. And it really is unfortunate because these are things that people look forward to, in a huge way. These are huge celebratory, galvanizing sporting events, and it feels like the spirit of these games is being taken away because of political disagreement, and that's a light way to put it.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, most, if not all, of the matches are sold out at this point. And we saw that Donald Trump said to Michelle Wu, who is the mayor of Boston, he called her intelligent, but says that she's a radical left. He says, quote, "We can take them away. I love the people of Boston, and I know the games are sold out, but your mayor is not good." There's so many things that we could be worried about that I feel like President Trump should be focused on and not trying to threaten a city or cities to say, we're not going to host the biggest games of the year because there's a little unrest happening in Boston and I don't like your mayor. Like, it just seems very childish. It's just too much. And he doesn't even really have jurisdiction. So I'm going to go back to the article that you sent me, but this is all FIFA. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump. He has no jurisdiction. He says that he can come out and declare the city not safe, right? And then that could somehow derail the games that are being taken place in that city. So FIFA said that, yeah, he has no jurisdiction. You can't even come in and try to do anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always super surprised and amazed at just how much Donald Trump can get done. Not because I want to choose my words correctly because this is not a political show. We're talking about sports, but Donald Trump does have a unique ability to bully his desired outcome into taking place. And it always astonishes me that people never really look at him, but look at the person who he's targeting. So if he's taking aim at the mayor of Boston and the governor of California, usually, especially with things that people are excited about, like the World Cup and the Olympics, usually the fans will then turn on the mayor and the governor, as opposed to being like, yo, this guy's trying to bully his politics into this situation and equation, and that shouldn't matter so much. It really does blow my mind that we've gotten to this place. I just read or listened to a podcast yesterday with Mark Cuban talking about the same thing. Like, yo, he said you would be foolish basically to not bow down to Trump at this moment, to get whatever you want done. And that's where we are as a society. So I don't know, I don't know how you proceed. I don't know how we move forward. I don't know how, countries like Honduras and Guatemala, I don't know how comfortable they feel even sending teams to our country right now. How Haiti and all these other foreign countries who have clear targets on their back are even going to feel sending teams here to participate in a global sports event. And there has been talks about these games potentially being, especially the World Cup, being held somewhere else, like and not its original context and format, but just somewhere else, just so that they can have a peace of mind about sending people into a country that at the very least can be welcoming to its players and staff. We've had teams be turned around who are just here to participate in training camps. You know, that happened in Las Vegas with I want to say the Rwandan women's national basketball team. Like we've seen that. We're not in a place
With
to
the
be able.
World Series, the Little League World Series, we saw teams win their region and could not even compete for a championship because they were not allowed in the country. Most importantly, though, you're hurting your constituents. A lot of these cities were really looking forward to being able to host one of the biggest events that's really happening in this decade. Like, it's huge. It's already sold out. It's probably been sold out for the last couple of years. You're going to bring in so much revenue, so many tourists coming to your city, but you have your president that is not welcoming of new people, of people that are outside of our country. He's not wanting you all to make this revenue for your city because he's threatening your mayors and your governors. And honestly, it's just quite sad because America just not looking good. It's just not looking good. We just look real bad.
All the things that we love and that are beloved to us in America right now are being politicized. We had, last week talking about Bad Bunny's announcement and the Super Bowl. That's been political. The Olympics, the World Cup, these things are being politicized. And I just want to get back to a place where we can just enjoy the things that we enjoy. The two things that are supposed to be unique unifiers across all people, all social economic classes, across all races, everything, are sports and music. And now we have seen a disgusting amount of injection of politics into these things that we all just exist and unite in. Like, you can go to a football stadium, you can go to a baseball, basketball, doesn't matter, anywhere, concert, and you see a large swath covering the full spectrum of humanity. Gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, doesn't matter. And now we are having infighting about things that are supposed to bring us joy. And it really is disappointing and it's debilitating to spirit. It's like, where can we go to just have a little bit of normalcy at this point? Where can we go? School, everything. It doesn't matter. There's too much politics in our day-to-day life. And I do miss the days when politics were something that were existing in the background of society and we're not at the forefront of everything. So um I don't know what the fix is. I guess you gotta just no, you can't. You I don't know. You bend the knee, you kiss the ring. What do you want here? We sit on opposite sides of the aisle. It's like you have your politics, I have mine. Like, we can't exist in the nuance of that and the gray of that and just be able to function properly as a country, as a society. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know.
I don't know if bending the knee even helps in this situation
Of
because I
course it
think that
does.
unfortunately, but I think that Trump's personality, he wants a lot of power and he loves this. So I don't even know if that helps because now I feel like you gotta fight back. I
No.
feel like you
What's the
gotta
goal?
fight back because
What's
now
the goal?
everybody's gonna.
What's the goal?
The goal is for him to stop doing it,
No, no.
to
What is the
stop
goal?
exerting this, to stop going on these power trips. Like, that is the goal for him to not do this anymore.
We're 9 months into this administration. We have 3 years and 3 months left. That's a long road ahead. We're gonna have to figure out how to play ball. Our circumstances are our circumstances. It can't just be we got to fight back because we have things that we have to do. The government is shut down right now. People are not being able to feed themselves. People are missing out on funding. There's a lot of things going on, and there has to be some kind of ball being played. There has to be an adult in the room, regardless of who it is. I don't care, but we have things that we have to do. We have to execute in this country, and if there's a barrier to entry, then we got to find another door in. And I don't think right now in this moment we have figured out how to fight the current barrier to entry. There's too many things in place for him to just do whatever it is that he wants. And so we do have to placate a little bit to his ego. If that's what it takes, I don't care. Let's just have the World Cup. Let's just have the Olympics. I cannot be concerned with the ego of Donald Trump. I don't know what he wants. I don't know how he wants the people to bend the knee, but there's gonna have to be some concessions here. And that's just where we are.
Well, I
So
think that what we all want is for everyone who was supposed to compete in the World Cup and the Olympics to be able to come here and compete. That's what I think is the biggest thing. And even the cities that are supposed to host, I want them to be able to host these events because they're huge. It's great for the city. It's great for fans.
yeah,
So it just sucks that that is just a threat that's being just tossed around so haphazardly.
yeah.
I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good, but
Yeah, it's going to be wild to see other
Yeah.
countries protest on American soil for the way the American government is operating. That is going to be an interesting sight to see. All right, well, you all let us know your thoughts on Big T injecting himself into the politics of the World Cup and the Olympics. Do you feel like he is justified in doing so, or should he be trying to placate and play ball a little bit better with local government in both of these major cities and states? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.
Yeah, and if you want to catch up on all of our past videos on the latest in sports, please click the link in our description box. We have a newsletter there for you, and I would love if you just go and check that out.